And there's no way in hell that I'm gonna let this happen to anyone anymore. I was so, it's not even anger, it's not even mad. I was like, I'm not gonna let this happen. I can't.
The pain of losing a child is a heavy one, and Lily wanted to channel all of her energy towards stopping this growing trend.
One of her best friends was the president of some club in South High. They had a Red Ribbon Week, and they asked me if I wanted to come and speak. And we're talking about now 2014, mid 2014. And I went to South High, and I'm walking in with a huge poster of Valentina that my girlfriend had made. I took it with me. And they told me, okay, you wanna talk? I'm like, sure. And I'm walking in the high school with all these teens having lunch and lunch break and walking around, and I'm walking with my dad's daughter's poster in my hand. So it was pretty hard, but I got out there and I talked. And I saw the impact that it had on the teenagers, on these young teens. And next time, Torrance High asked me to come and speak. And I said, you know what, I have pictures of the funeral from the Daily Breeze. Can I bring like a little slideshow? They're like, sure. So I went bigger.
It just made sense to name her organization Street Racing Kills, and the wheels were set in motion and Lily started her nonprofit organization.
This awareness is so important to get them when they are so young and hit them with something so real as what happened to Valentina. It's a way of me selfishly keeping her with me, and that's, believe me, I'm holding on to her. She's with me the whole time. And at the same time, her death will not be in vain. And I want her to save lives. And I believe she's saving lives every time we go there and talk.
Lily is telling her story to students, appearing on television and partnering up with local organizations working to discourage street racing from happening.
When I'm there, I talk about driving under the influence, distracted driving, of course, illegal street racing, because they do get challenged. These kids are not professionals, they don't know, they're excited, they have a car now, they can move around, and then the hormones are going, you know what I mean? But the driver with Valentina, that was her friend. He didn't need to, he would never do something like that, but it happened. It happened to him, and it happened to her, and it happened to me as a mother and her brother. So this is something that we're all going through together.
Meeting that young man was part of the healing process for Lily.
I saw him and we went to, I think it's Torrance Park, the one next to Torrance High. It's a small park. And I'm sitting there on the bench waiting for him, and I see this tall, skinny kid with his little cap on. And he comes up to me, and he just like, he was so scared. He was so scared. He's just sitting there, he's like, I don't know what to say. And I'm like, he's like, he saw this. And this is Valentina's plug. And this is the only thing left in that bag full of glass. And I always wear it. And he looks at it and he goes, that's Valentina's plug, isn't it? She was wearing it that night. And he's just crying. He's like, I have no friends. He goes, everybody blames me for everything. And he just started crying. And so it's like, I think my mother instinct kicked in, and I'm hugging him, so we're both crying. And he just kept crying and said, I don't know what to say. He's like, I have nothing to say. All I know is that I'm gonna take full responsibility of everything. And I told him, thank you. Thank you for taking the responsibility. Thank you for, you're gonna be okay. I go, you got your parents. And they were there standing, both of them. I go, yeah, a big family is gonna take care of you, and you'll be fine. I go, you're gonna be fine. You're doing a good thing by taking responsibility for what happened. So we get up and we hug, and he wouldn't let go of me.
There was a feeling of relief and peace after their meeting, and Lily says she felt Valentina's presence the entire time. All of these events pushed her to continue forward.
And I know we're not gonna save the world, but I'm happy with one life. I'm happy with one parent, sparing one parent from what I'm going through. And just keep going. I'm getting more and more ideas of what to do as I'm going. This all comes from a place of love and pain and hope. And I really believe part of the organization about creating awareness with the youth. That's all I want to take care of, these teenagers, and I see them as like I'm seeing Valentina and her friends.
Social media has made it easier for street racers to coordinate and arrange meets, but local police are cracking down. That same year, the Los Angeles Police Department created a task force specifically to target street racing, and Lily's doing her part by sharing her message.
And the presentation is pretty hard sometimes, so at the end we want to give them like a little relief and that everything's going to be okay. Take this bracelet with you, wear it. So we give them this right at the end. So, and it has an inside message. I always tell them, I want you to turn the bracelet around and it says live for Val. And I asked them to live what she couldn't live.
According to the DMV, anyone who participates, engages, or aids a speed race violates the law and can be cited. From having your license revoked to facing fines, many end up behind bars, and spectators are subject to the same penalties.
I want to pass a law and where the DMV will have these teenagers, before they get their permit or driver's license, to attend an awareness program. This awareness program is going to have driving under the influence of drug and alcohol, distracted driving, and illegal street racing. Once you have this certificate that you passed the program, then you can go get a license. Without the awareness program, I don't think that an adolescent should have a driver's license yet to drive. It's that they're already driving young enough.
The holidays are still too hard to celebrate since the accident took place in December. But every year they remember Valentina on her birthday.
Which was March 31st. And we used to go to Hermosa Beach, because that was our favorite beach. Now we do it here. Then we had some friends come over and family members come over. And then tradition for sure, everybody brings a balloon. And we let it out. So we went to Hickory Park back here and we lit the balloons and we sang happy birthday. So that's what we do every year for her. Her voice is what I miss the most about her. I mean everything, but just it's the sound, you know, her words, the things that she would say. I have it right here.
Lily invited many of Valentina's close friends to take a few items that belonged to her daughter to remember her by. But she kept many of Valentina's books.
Because I like to open them up, you know, and I know that each page she touched and she read. So missing her or something, or I want to be close to her, I'll open up a book and I'll touch the page.
She will never quite know how to truly live without her Valentina.
I don't know how to explain it. I think I've gotten to accept the fact of what happened, and peace can come and go probably. I don't think I'll ever have, the pain never goes away. It's like, it just maybe one day you feel it's stronger than others. You learn to live with it. Basically, you learn to live with this. This is, personally, in my life, my organization is what keeps me close to her. That's why I'm so passionate about it. It's about her saving lives. It's about her death not being in vain. And maybe you're right, maybe that can give me a little bit of peace knowing that she's preventing anyone to having her same fate.
Lily's daughter died in a tragic accident that could have been prevented. And now Lily has made it her life mission to spread awareness of street racing, and one day hopes to increase the steps teenagers must take before getting their license or driver's permit. She is currently working on raising money to purchase her own crash car to bring to her presentations. And through her speeches, Valentina lives on. For Faces of Torrance, I'm your host, Jessie Pierre, speaking to ordinary people doing extraordinary things.